Robin.
Few people amazed that you were jerking off in a trailer on a TV set.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I was, but again,
I think people think you should just be focused.
My trailer door was locked, but some people might not understand that you really do have a lot of time, hours, like when they go, all right, turn it around, when they have to just do a reverse angle of the shot and the cameras, that can take an hour sometimes, or an hour and 20 minutes. And if you might have one line in the scene.
Yeah, they got...
I love when they do that. Yeah, we're going to turn this around. We got to turn this around.
Yeah. And
it's like, oh, God, so just fucking, like a tripod. You spin the head of the tripod around there. It's turned around. What? Now what?
They
takes forever.
There's a movie set up in the hood right now, the neighborhood. And I've been watching them set up outside a bank all day.
Yeah.
Yesterday. All day. I saw them on the way home. And then I went to the gym later on in the afternoon. They were still setting up the lights, setting up a fake flower stand. I'm like, and you know it's only going to be in the film for 5 seconds.
That's why movies cost like $100 million to make. It's like, if you honestly took what it took to make the movie, it probably would be a quarter of that.
But you'd think
just a waste of time.
You just get one big light up the area, and get a camera guy.
That's all it takes.
But there was so much. There were trailers and huge cables that ran to. I don't even know where they were plugging in. And you know it's only going to be in the movie for what? Maybe a minute if it's a big scene.
If some of those things, if it's in the movie at all,
right?
Sometimes they just hack it right out. All that work went into a quick shot.
And the guys working their asses off, and then the actors and the director just come on set and go, okay, looks all
That's
good.
What I do.
Thank you.
And one problem can take so long to fix.
Oh, my God.
It could be,
unbelievable.
Like Amp said before, like one of those like lighting issues.
Lighting issues. It's just like, oh, boy, this isn't going to be quick. When they go like, all right, we have to fix something, you know you're not going to just stand there and wait for them to fix it. Because it's going to take hours.
The only thing that you can do quickly is if they say we got to change the battery in the camera. Like that type of stuff they could do within a minute or 2 minutes. But the other stuff, it's just these crews. But that's why movies look the way they look without shadows all over the place. And without the light bouncing off everything, because they really are amazing.
And matching up light from different places.
When Kevin Smith invited me to the set.
Oh.
And it was the car chase scene with Tracy and Bruce Willis. But we were there for probably 6 hours and watched maybe 40 seconds of actual shooting, but still had a ball. I've never been on a movie set before. It was awesome. Just how they wet down the road.
Yeah, you got to have that wet look.
All these little tricks they do.
I'm guessing that's for light bouncing. Is that why they do that?
It looks just great on film.
It always looks better when the road's a little wet. Yeah,
so they had
gets that glistening thing.
That took a while. All right, let's get the truck and water everything down, and then you got to make sure the water kind of seeps in so it doesn't look like it's soaked.
Puddles, yeah.
It was really, really interesting to check it out.
Thought that up first.
And then Kevin arrives on set. Everything looks great. Let's do this. You know, did it a couple times. And that was it. And he goes, "Well, you can stick around, but I mean, we're not shooting for at least another 4 hours now. So now we have to go to the next block and set up something."
4 hours.
Oh yeah.
To just Jesus.
Really,
Christ.
really.
It really is an endless
really
process,
cool.
man. A long.
And they're making movies a lot faster than they used to.
Yeah.
Because the big stars don't have time anymore. They got so many projects lined up.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So they can only get them for now a month. It used to be, what? Some of these movies was a year.
Fucking a year to film. Like Apocalypse was one of those classic ones that took forever to film.
That was a long process. Charlie Sheen has 736,000 followers.
Oh, God.
Does that just make you sad?
He's the one. Right now, he's the biggest story in the country, so it doesn't bug me.
Yeah.
It's like I don't mind it as much.
Yeah.
You know.
Is he the quickest to 1 million, you think? A million followers? He's going to have 1 million.
How long did Bieber take or Lady Gaga?
I don't know.
Remember the big story CNN with Kusher? Who will have 1 million first? That was the big race between those two.
But it took a while. Sheen's going to do it in a day. He jumped on Twitter late yesterday, right? Late afternoon, maybe early evening. So he's going to have 1 million before he's been on Twitter for an entire day.
Amazing.
So
Jesus.
But there's a burnout factor there too.
Yeah.
Although
absolutely.
today the story continues because they took his kids away. And he was just on the Today Show talking about it.
Yeah, but we don't like the tragic part of it. We like the comedic part
and why
of
the
this whole
fuck do they have
story.
to fuck it up for all of us?
Yeah.
If you follow this on Twitter, people are all team fucking Charlie.
Yeah.
Big time.
Everyone's loving him.
And now the fucking people have to grab his kids, and it's just a bummer for everybody now.
Yeah. Now
You couldn't wait a couple more days? Because that's going to calm him down a little bit.
You think?
Yes. Doesn't want to lose his kids in the end.
That's publicly sad, but it's also humiliating.
Of course. That's going to calm him down quickly. You watch.
He followed P. Diddy. Like, one of the first people he was following is P. Diddy. And P. Diddy just used the occasion to plug some gig.
Fucking asshole.
Like he's like, oh, yeah, and the Charlie and the Goddesses are going to be at, and then he plugged one of his gigs.
Really?
It's like, Jesus.
That's clever.
You suck.
He's a horrible one to follow.
Although, great opportunity to plug a gig, I guess.
I know.
If you fucking... I was trying passwords. I was putting his name in and trying different passwords, like winning one, like that,
F-18,
just to
Tiger
try to get in. Because if you manage to get in and just added yourself to his friends list when there's like 15 people on there, it would be huge. Mm-hmm. So I was trying all kinds of passwords, but no.
Did you try Vaughn 99?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna try it.
Try that.
Look at Danny. I'm going to try that.
Yeah, I was trying all kinds.
I'm going to try that.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Apocalypse.
I have to do a phone.
I tried quite a few. Danny will break it.
I have to plug my gig.
Add us as friends.
You hear this, Ed? Jimmy's leaving.
What? I'm coming back. I have to do a phoner.
A boner?
Touch and Rich.
But you're doing a radio show right now.
I know.
Yeah, this is a radio show.
You don't need to do another radio show. You're doing a radio show.
What would you do if it just went do-do-do-do and you were on?
I
wish we could have just...
I would tweet beat spin to everyone.
Another link. It's like, yeah, winning.
And
then just put the link to Meat Spin on there.
Yeah, fuck it. I just don't care anymore with the link,
All right, Jimmy left.
That would rule. Yeah, Jimmy had to go make a phone call.
And is E-Rock okay? E-Rock? I noticed the first hour back, we couldn't see your face, and now we see your face. And I noticed you talked into my ear a little bit, so that's good.
Oh.
So things are
through
getting
the
back to
headphones
normal.
or a little cuddly
No, he
whisper?
actually right in my ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, E-Rock.
Happy birthday, E-Rock.
Do you accept my apology? I was my temper ran away with me a little bit this morning.
You ready to talk? Because Jimmy's not here. Wow, he's not ready to talk.
He's not ready to talk. It's his birthday.
But we just put our asses on the line for you.
I don't. Oh, shit. Yikes.
We really put ourselves on the line to save your job.
Oh, we do that all the time,
Even though
I guess.
it's our fault that you might get fired.
No, you won't get fired. Not even close.
Come on, E-Rock, smile.
Smile, though your heart is...
Yeah, let's play that.
I know.
What do you think? What do you think of the kid?
Like a shithead comes in. Sam, he smelt it. He's like, wait a minute.
Sam, how's E-Rock doing? What's the vibe?
Yeah, vibe. Good.
Because we've had about an hour or so where we had to do other things for the show.
And you had a great interview and everything. I figured everything.
Dominic's all right, man. He's another one that's gonna become a friend.
Yeah, and he's gonna be a big. I mean, he already is a big star. E-Rock is a big fan.
Hold on.
Live open forum.
You want Chuck to call you?
Well, yeah, just something, anything. Even if he just calls and hears my voice and hangs up really quick, you know.
Why don't you call him?
I deleted his number from my phone.
Why? Out of anger?
Nah, just it was a recommendation from this guy. I don't know.
Probably smart advice from the lawyer. And Charlie is planning on suing CBS.
Okay, Aunt.
Jesus.
You nailed it.
Huh?
We nailed it as a show. He wants Chuck to call him. That's the creator of 2.5 Men.
Yes.
He wants to work this out.
He does. That's why he's not
And that's why he never
crazy.
never totally went nuts with this thing.
Yeah, he never went all in.
Right. Because, I mean, the guys in entertainment in general, they do have thick skins. They could accept some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And like we said, he didn't go too far with anything yet.
Mm-hmm. He's
he
nothing
looks,
unforgivable yet.
And his eyes look way clearer than even...
Do they?
Yes, man. He's definitely trying to stay off everything.
What was that live on?
Today.
Today Show? Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
happened already.
Oh, it happened.
Back to Mr. Roker.
Wow, a little walk this way.
I'm just seeing if Jimmy was awake.
He is.
Al,
Yes, Jim Corrigan, ladies and
Al's a hell of a draw, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Big, huge network show. There's got to be 10 people checking him out.
what's going on. We've got another big storm making its way onto the West Coast. Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, down to...
Watch that R word.
Yeah, did you take the R word pledge, Sam?
Yeah, I did.
Congratulations.
Yes, I did.
You probably did.
Why do you look at me with disgust?
Because we shouldn't fuck around with language.
Well, it's a personal pledge. It's not for everybody.
Oh. Do you know any people that are mentally handicapped?
No.
I think you do.
Well, I mean,
I'm not gonna. No, I didn't mean.
Why do you
mean
look at
anyone
E-Rock?
in particular.
No, I was trying to patch things up with E-Rock.
Bobo, and you went and looked at Eric.
Well, Bobo's not. I mean,
You
is he
hurt.
handicapped?
You hurt with a look. Forget about words. You hurt with your look.
I was looking at my reflection in the mirror. I'm in the window. I'm vain, as you know.
You breathing hurts people.
Why do you say that?
I know. You just hurt people.
Okay, I'm starting to think that some of the venom that you guys normally direct toward a certain birthday boy.
We're frustrated that we can't go after him today. He's pretty much off limits for
I
the rest of
know.
the show.
He's done.
Well,
We understand we took it as
have
far
to
as we
leave him
possibly
alone.
can, so we have to do this to somebody.
I asked him how he was doing just during the last break.
Yeah, good. And?
He's livid.
He's livid.
Are you livid? E-Rock, thumbs up for
Would
livid.
you be livid? Let me see. Thumbs up for livid?
Thumbs up for livid.
Thumbs up. He's livid. He is officially self-proclaimed livid.
Can we at least hear your voice on the show today?
Oh, he shook his head no.
It's your birthday, man.
no.
He's the birthday boy.
I feel bad that this happened on his birthday.
When is E-Rock allowed to say
Especially.
no? This was supposed to happen on his birthday.
Was it?
Of course.
It was
bit.
The fucked up thing is, it was ruined
Charlie now
before the
lives
show.
with his two new girlfriends, his goddesses. Earlier this morning, I sat down with Charlie and his attorney for an exclusive live interview here on Today. I began by asking what happened when police took the boys from his home.
Yeah, this is the latest. Good.
They were just being put to bed, and my assistant Rick informed me that the police were on their way down to issue a restraining order. And I thought, okay, we can deal with that. I got you on the phone, got my lawyer on the phone, and then it was revealed once I opened the door that they were there to remove Bob and Max. So, you know, I've professed in this last few weeks last few days rather, to not deal in, come from a place of panic, ego, emotion, any of that. So I stayed very calm and focused, and, somebody badges you, they win in that moment.
Yeah, who went and got the children, and how did they take them out of the house?
I did, and Emma and Laura, the nannies. And we just very calmly, and we videotaped the whole thing just so there was nobody could claim otherwise. Right? You've seen the video; it was all very even and direct. And they didn't have car seats, so I provided them. And I said, "I love you." And I said, "Don't say goodbye. Don't say goodbye. Say see you later." And later is, as we believe, to be very soon.
Sitting here right now, hours after this happened, do you know where your children are?
I do not.
At this moment?
I do not. It's a really good question. It's a really good point. Yeah, and isn't there some legal protection or some law that should inform the father of where his children are being removed and delivered to?
You or any other father has the right to know where your children are. The silence by Brooke's attorneys is very conspicuous.
Yeah.
Did you say to them, did you say to those police officers, A, where are you from, and B, where are you taking my children, before I just hand them over to you?
I stupidly, this is on me, I assumed they were going back to the house that they've been living in with Brooke when they're not with me. And I think we got reports last night they were at a hotel in Santa Monica somewhere. At this moment on live television, I do not know where my children are. But I'm not panicking. This is not about emotion. It's not about ego. It's just about getting very focused and getting very much in touch with what I have to do to complete the task of bringing these two beautiful young men back to the home that they deserve to be raised in. There's nothing. There's more love, compassion, support, childcare, and everything else you could possibly want for a child in this lovely home. It's not a house.
Porn
it's a home,
stars?
right down that hill.
According to TMZ, and they posted this overnight, Brooke went to court yesterday and told the judge that you had threatened her recently, and that's why she filed this court order. And she says you told her, I will cut your head off, put it in a box, and send it to your mom.
It's colorful.
Did you say that?
No, I did not, but that's a good one, I guess. I mean, I guess if you spend enough time around me, you can formulate things and make them sound like it could have come from my mouth. But you could do that watching reruns.
A lot of people watched that video that we aired of the Today Show yesterday morning when we were in the house with your two girlfriends, the goddesses.
Yes.
And said to themselves, you know what, maybe two young boys shouldn't be raised in this kind of environment, you know, with women who they're just meeting. How do you respond to that? How do you respond to the critics, and clearly your estranged wife who agrees, who doesn't think they should be raised there?
I invite anybody at this point to come in and just observe. If it's a court-appointed monitor, if it's somebody from her legal team, if it's her, if it's you with a camera, there's nothing to hide. And as I said, there's nothing but love and compassion and absolute support for these amazing children.
Obviously.
And I'm going to go ahead and say that
he's slowing down.
You know, that
he's not being crazy,
of what
Charlie.
People offer in the form of judgment or opinion.
He's trying to stay off everything
based on preconceived whatever. It's 100,000 times better than what's
way
going to be
healthier
delivered
than the TMZ interview
in her house.
Will you sit here today and say you're willing to go to the negotiating table with Brooke Mueller? I mean, I'm sure your level of anger is through the roof right now, but are you willing to sit down and do this for the children?
Absolutely.
And work this out?
And had I received a phone call, had you received a phone call, we would have been willing to play ball and say, absolutely, this is fine. And in fact, I was going to call her because she'd been requesting a 2-hour visit, asking Lourdes, the weekend nanny, to bring them somewhere. And I had rejected it because I knew that unlike myself, that her drug test would not be clean.
Is there anything you want to say to Brooke, who may be watching right now? Maybe your only chance to talk to her.
Yeah. Brooke, I'm sorry that you felt this had to be done in this way, but this does not display any responsible parenting in anything that I'm familiar with. And I think that cooler and smarter, leveler heads can prevail. And I urge you to reach out to me and immediately, if not sooner, and tell me where our sons are.
And we'll leave it there with the children. I want to move on to your legal battle with CBS. And, that other thing.
My God,
that's
the latest. That's the latest with his kids.
A couple of weeks now.
Yeah, you're not going to get You're not going to get good quotes out of Charlie in the next day or two.
No, he's not.
Until he figures out the kid thing.
No F-18 quotes there.
No tiger blood. Nothing.
No tiger blood. I didn't hear winning.
No,
I heard he said, when you get badged, they win.
Yeah.
First time.
So
since this really
no crazy Charlie
at a private investor conference. We have the sound from that. There was audio rolling, so let's take a listen. And I'm not sure if you've heard this.
This is what we find out about 2.5 Men.
Doing 8 less originals saves us quite a bit of money. I'm not saying long term I want this to go on or it's great, but the repeat last night actually was the 4th highest rated show of the night. He's on the air quite a bit these days. I wish he would have worked this hard to promote himself for an Emmy. I hope it's back. We'll see.
That was Les Moonves.
Yeah.
You said that,
and
right?
so Les Moonves is basically saying CBS is just fine without Charlie Sheen right now, in the short term at least.
Well, I don't know if I would paraphrase it like that.
Yeah, really.
How do you take that?
I mean, it was a very intelligent spin. I mean, he's a brilliant businessman. Look where he is. Look who he got. And it's you have to be nominated first to go out and launch a campaign. So just a little detail. I thought the joke was funny though. It was a good joke. It was in good spirits.
Charlie, Meredith Vieira back in New York actually has a quick question for you.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Meredith.
Go for it, Meredith.
Yeah, hey Jeff, Charlie, thank you very much.
Is this the $1 million question?
Maybe if you give me that final answer I'm looking for. Charlie, I want to go back to your kids. Obviously, you're very upset about your boys. Any message you want to deliver to them?
That's the question, 8:30?
Bob, Max, it's Dada. I will see you very soon. You're right here.
They're watching the Today Show?
Yeah. Sheen's lawyer says they're planning to fight to get the kids back and will appear in court as early as tomorrow.
That's about it.
Damn, huh?
There's your latest on Charlie Sheen.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, he's keeping his shit together.
Yeah, he's not being as crazy.
Wants his kids back, and he wants his show back.
Not being as crazy.
In a way where he saves face, too.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, that's how it's going to end. We know this stuff. We just know this stuff.
They don't, you know something? For Les Moonves to say that and shit, they don't want to fire him. They don't want to stop the show.
No. Because Les could have really went at it, too.
Yeah. He doesn't want the show to stop.
They're all just kind of hanging.
Yeah, everyone's in a holding pattern.
They're in a holding pattern.
Till the weather clears over the runway.
Attention he's been getting. So he's replaced his drug addiction, or at least he says he's replaced his drug addiction with this new addiction to fame. And
well,
the
This
attention.
new addiction.
No, it's an interesting point, you know, and I think this was very sobering for him last night. The kids have been in the house for quite a while. Every time we had been there since Sunday, we saw the children. They spent a lot of time with the nannies. He has a weekday nanny and a weekend nanny. And I think these children literally being ripped from him last night changed perspective for him. He told me, you know, I was really driven on the CBS front before, but now this is a new challenge before me, and now he wants to pull his full weight behind that. And I think he understands that to show that he is a good dad, to show that this house is not what everyone thinks it is, he needs to back off a little bit on that kind of language, and I think he did a good job of that today. I mean, you know, when you speak with him off camera, that's more of the Charlie Sheen, the one we saw today, that I normally see in the many hours I spent with him over the past couple of days.
He's got to stop going on Howard Stern and talking about how he has two beds that they exchange beds
great observation.
every night. So things like that, which people will say, well, it was deserved.
That bothers you?
Why don't you shut the fuck up, okay?
He thinks that the house that he's raising the children in is great. He says that his two goddesses, one of them is a former porn star, one of them is a model, after all. But he says that these women love the children, they take care of the children with his professional nannies, and he sees nothing wrong with that.
All right, well, a lot of people find that still very hard to take. Jeff Rawson, thanks so much.
You do!
Next, from Saving for College.
And that's my observation. It's driving me nuts. I mean, Charlie's going to be around for a while on TV, and this is something you could enjoy yourself. Every woman that's attached to this story, meaning reporting it, is outraged, pissed off. Did you see her face?
She was disgusted.
She was disgusted. All you have to do is go on a social network, whichever one you like. I'm a big fan of the Twitter, and you see people. They are digging this shit, and they're not taking it too seriously.
Yeah.
But the female anchors and reporters, they're so fucking pissed off.
No, what about the children? And oh my God, he has 2 bedrooms.
Right. And maybe you should go on Howard Stern.
Porn star. And
here's the deal. You do Howard's show. Of course you're gonna have a little fun with the fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
And people understand that. People understand there's your morning bore fest, so you have to act a certain way, and then if you go on a show like Howard's, you're gonna fucking loosen up a little bit.
Yeah,
it's just how it is.
It depends. It's the context of the show you're on.
Right. Him going on Howard isn't gonna change anything in the end.
No,
because the people in charge understand the difference. Fuck. Did you see her face?
She was fucking repulsed.
Yeah, but you know, was holding back, of course.
And meanwhile, off air, a lot of these reporters are the ones. You know, why don't we head down to the gin mill after this shoot and
fuck each other,
fucking do a few shooters.
Yeah,
go home and after you do a few shooters.
Yeah, but have fun with that on your own, man. Well, watch. Just look at the females in this story. They are just so pissed off and outraged.
Outraged. God damn it.
It's a great story. I'm just bummed they took his kids because now it's going to kind of be tame for a while.
Yeah, he's going to have to. And that mouthpiece next to him is probably telling him, none of your fucking Charlie-isms.
Yeah, we can't do any gnarly-isms.
Gnarly-ism, Charlie-isms.
Hold back on the gnarly-isms, Charlie.
Gnarly-ism.
Maybe we'll have time for gnarly-isms later on this week, but right now, no gnarly. You didn't hear one winning scoreboard don't lie.
Scoreboard don't lie.
You heard nothing of that.
I'm on a drug. I'm on Charlie. It's called Charlie Sheen.
None of that.
None of that.
He knows.
Yeah.
I think it's over, unfortunately. The fun we've been having the last few days with this, I think it's
probably
over.
Cancel. I think it's almost have 1 million fucking followers, and he'll have to cancel his Twitter account because it's a record of everything he says and does.
It's going so great. It's too bad he has kids because
I know.
Being a new father. I mean, I'm up to about 10 months. That's tough. That's tough, man.
Yeah.
You can't be the same fucking asshole. You just can't, unfortunately. It's tough.
Well, he was giving it a good shot up until they took the kids away.
And then that stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah. The real cost of living. David Bach, the founder of
God, why? Just fucking tell us when the warm front's moving in, Al.
How did he become?
What the fuck are you doing interviewing people?
I know. How did he become anything more than just the weatherman that he is? He's not even a meteorologist to me. And I don't know if he is or not, but he's the weatherman, the fat, jolly weatherman. Got skinny, and now he thinks he's fucking doing interviews.
And I didn't even give a fuck about him until the whole Imus thing. That Imus thing really hit close to home. and he was all about getting Imus fired, and then he had his own fuck up with the epilepsy thing, and should have understood obviously how you can fuck up when you're doing live radio or live TV, even though the Imus thing wasn't a fuck up. And guess what, Al, yours wasn't a fuck up.
Yeah,
but you can't play it both ways. You know, when you're trying to entertain people, you're going to say some shit that's going to piss off some people that could mean your job.
Yep.
You know, he's a fucking hypocrite.
I'm just looking at some of these Charlie Sheen shirts.
Great, are they?
Charlie Sheen saying shirts, but by the time you get them delivered,
it's too late.
It's too late. They're all going to be like passé at that point.
They're all begging for a retweet from me. I'm like, just because of what you said. This thing is, man, if you don't have that shirt on right now, forget about it.
Like I'm an F-18 bro shirt. That's already. That's how old is that?
Is that a shirt for the song?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
It's a good song.
It's a good song.
God,
you don't like that song?
E-Rock, any thoughts on Charlie Sheen?
He shook his head no. I can't believe that the E-Rock controversy is picking up just as this Charlie Sheen controversy is dipping.
Well, you're trying to keep it going. We're actually trying to smooth everything over.
Oh my God, Sam! What a ham-handed approach.
We're trying to keep
to fucking get this thing, keep this thing going.
I thought we were talking about E-Rock.
Very ham-handed.
Was there any contact with management since this whole controversy started? By the way, for the people that they tune in right about now, listen to the replay. The first hour was terrific. The first hour and 15 was great.
I got an anonymous tip that even management recognized what had happened today and passed by and looked at another staff member and said, "The beginning of today's show." Oof.
Is that good or bad?
Oh no.
Poor E-Rock.
What does that mean?
Oh, really?
The beginning of today's show?
Well, because they all know.
Acknowledging that he was thrown under the bus to the point that he almost quit.
Is he garnering sympathy from management?
I believe that's my theory.
Because he took such a beating?
That because he reacted so strongly to it, that will get him a lot of sympathy points.
So what you're saying is his act this morning is going to work.
Yeah, I guess it must have been an act.
Management goes because he whatever he had put on.
Yeah, I didn't think it was an act at first. It must have. I don't know. It must have been.
Because it's a great defense.
It's a great defense. Because everybody feels bad for him now.
All right.
You know, it's his 40th birthday. He's trying to celebrate, and all of a sudden, he's getting.
E-Rock, I know you don't want to talk,
E-Rock.
but Sam's pushing this 40 thing.
Well, I don't know. I don't have.
How does that make you feel? You don't have to talk, but you could.
He flipped me off.
He's flipping you off.
I don't have his birth certificate.
How old is the E-Rock?
I don't. You know.
I would guess.
I thought 40.
I would guess 38.
38.
Was that on the air or just to me?
Just to you. I didn't hear it.
Oh, I didn't hear it either.
I didn't hear it either.
Sweet nothings.
What did he say?
Shit. Oh my God.
I would love to know what he said.
I think I heard 30-fucking-3.
Oh, the same age as Christ.
No, he just said
30-fucking-3.
No, he just said 33. Okay. I'm not going to pump it up. He's already
33.
So wow.
Same age as Belushi and Chris Farley.
Oh, that wasn't the 27 Club.
No.
I know there was a 27 Club, and there's a 33.
33. Yeah, Christ was a 33 Club. I'm going to guess Hendrix.
I'll tell you the 27s.
Who was in that?
27s are easy. You got the Kurt Cobain, you got the Janis Joplin, you got the Jim Morrison, and you might have had the Hendrix.
Hendrix, too.
Was he 27?
Those were all the 27s that I know of offhand. And I didn't know there was a 33, too.
Hendrix was older than that.
Farley?
I'm not sure about Hendrix.
I think Hendrix is 27.
Sam's saying that. I'm going to... He's right? Okay.
Yeah. 33 is Farley, Belushi, Christ. I should put JC first before Farley and Belushi.
Christ is a big one.
And there was another big one.
Yeah, but E-Rock has more in common with Belushi and Farley.
Of course he does.
Oh, God damn.
They're all funny.
They're
all funny people.
E-Rock.
E-Rock's got good jokes. That's all I'm saying.
E-Rock, once again, you don't have to talk, but are we all in agreement that Sam is the biggest asshole here?
I get a thumb up.
Big thumbs up.
I get
thumbs up. How do you figure?
And
I want to apologize.
And we have said and done some shitty things to that man.
I think you're trying to skate away from some of the responsibility and push it on to me.
I get all caught up in the Sam thing, E-Rock, so I apologize. Like Sam has some kind of magical power.
I get you all pumped up.
You do, and it's very nasty. It's very
is that where all those hero jokes came from?
Yes, it's not. You're not a nice person.
I think I'm nice.
Did E-Rock enjoy the pudding and the cake?
Oh, right.
E-Rock refused. I said,
E-Rock, you got to eat it. We didn't bring it in. So if you're still mad at us, Roland brought it in.
I said the cake is unbelievably good.
It was.
And E-Rock said, that's nice.
What did Roland do to you? You can talk to me. This is a start.
So good.
Don't just talk to Opie.
All right, Roland did nothing. I have the pudding. So you're going to enjoy the pudding. Okay. All right, good.
Oh, he's going to drink it like a shake. Because you're thirsty.
He said bathe in it, so he's coming alive. He's coming alive.
Well, why doesn't he talk to us?
I don't know.
I want to hear it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all want to hear it. Turn your mic on. The listeners are very concerned.
They want to know.
They want to hear from you.
Maybe his throat still hurts from Ultimate Warrior Day yesterday.
We're calling it Ultimate Warrior Day.
I thought so.
I was very confused by that contest.
The Ultimate Warrior contest?
Yeah, there's some trickery going on. They were tricking me and Jimmy. Ant just decided not to play after the first round.
We tried.
I was very busy eating my wonderful soup.
Which led to your nap.
Which
caused this whole thing.
Oh, that's true. Oh, my God, yeah, because chicken does have, like turkey, has that shit in it.
Tryptophan.
That tryptophan.
Not enough to make you tired.
And oh my God. Well, maybe it was,
Were you wearing tryptophan underpants?
It was staying up.
Turkey foot. My feet are tired.
Ew.
Bruce Lee, 33.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Larry D. in Jamaica Plains, if that's true.
Okay.
Wow, wow. So 33 is a big one and 27 is a big one.
Wow.
Eva Braun, 33.
Oh. Well.
That's Kevin from Connecticut. He's a good source.
Yeah, Hitler's blood.
Sorry to the listeners once again.
Ouch.
Which one?
Whoever had the Bruce Lee info.
Not 33.
No. Close, though. 32.
Wikipedia in your
what
face.
month?
July.
And when was his birthday?
November.
Boom.
All right.
It's all in freaking Chinese writing.
Yeah, you read Chinese?
A lot of Chinese writing in there.
You read
Chinese. He's a lot of Chinese.
Chinese.
Danny reads
Chinese.
Chinky.
I grew up in Flushing. What do you want?
Yeah, that's true. Flushing. Oh, my
Plus,
God.
you got it. If you want to read any signs, you got to know something.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
I was talking about that the other day. That's where my dad was fucking born
Let's
and
go to the
raised.
3/squiggly line store.
I have no idea how you
Hate that.
figure out how to buy stuff there.
You don't. They don't want you buying stuff there.
That's why the Chinky
I feel sorry for your mother.
language.
Why is everybody contributing except E-Rock?
Oh, Sam.
I just want to hear his voice again. It sounds good on the
I
air.
do too. It's bugging me that I can't hear E-Rock talk on his
hear him
birthday.
so bad.
It's his own birthday. Oh,
I wanna
that's
hear-
very nice of you.
Like,
Are
what's
you
he get-
bringing him
what's
in
he
a piece
getting?
of cake?
And the whole bucket of banana pudding.
Roland just needs someone to eat with.
Yeah, Roland just wants to
There's
eat
so
more.
much fucked up shit that happens here.
I know.
That we've never expressed.
It's just a lot of shit.
We got two overeaters that hang out together, and Roland feels very lonely right now.
Roland's pouring banana pudding into his juicer.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing juice, and then he's eating half of a fucking birthday cake.
He eats one meal a day. It happens to be consisting of cake and pudding today.
Oh my God. Bon Scott, 33.
Oh. Are people now just mentioning
They're
dead
going
rock
to.
stars and saying 33?
E-Rock is not going to die.
And the ages will all be wrong?
I'm only going with the
You
guys.
forgot the T.
I'm only going with guys that are reliable.
Bon Scott's 33.
Oh, what?
I said, E-Rock is not going to die, and then Jim said, you forgot the T, which spells diet.
I didn't mean that. I meant tie-dye.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Holy shit. It's his 33rd birthday.
Happy.
Bon Scott, 33?
Yes.
All right. Keith Moon is in the Bruce Lee category, 32.
Is he 32?
Well, there's no 32 category.
When did E-Rock start with us? How old
That's
was
not on
E-Rock?
Wikipedia.
When he started?
He started day one, October 2004.
Well,
So how old was E-Rock when?
well, I met him at a rest area back then.
Oh, shit.
What year did we meet at the rest area?
He's smiling. I saw him smile.
You can just talk to me.
No, come on.
2003.
2003.
I was wandering around the earth because we had no gig. It was a Cracker Barrel, but it was in a rest area.
Oh, Eric loves Cracker Barrels. That's his favorite restaurant.
It's not a bad place.
So he was
I gotta tell you.
25 years old when you met him?
Yeah, I was wandering around. I had really long hair, and I was
Young
down
lad
to,
of 25.
I was down to about 120 pounds. I was in trouble.
Good thing you two didn't find a seesaw.
You know what?
Oh, come on.
You know what? Fatty was pretty thin too back then.
Oh, God. Look at what you just called him.
What do you think's caused him to put on all the weight?
Could be stress.
This-
Job-related stress.
E-Rock, how many pounds did this show put on you?
He's gained 30 pounds
And
this
be
morning.
honest. Oh, he just did a math problem in front of him.
100 pounds?
When you ask that question about weight put on, it's supposed to bring out the calculator. It's not good.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
He got distracted because he had to use pi.
That's not bad. He says 45 pounds.
Yes.
In 8 years.
Well,
no, that's not true.
in 8 years? No, that's not true. Fucking Sam.
Is that
what a prick.
I'm
E-Rock,
you know.
Did you pad a couple pounds? You were in the low 180s when we met?
Okay, so he was chubby when you met, not...
So he was already on his way.
He was on his way.
All right, so he can't blame us. He already had issues.
Trying to get out of everything today.
Roland, you all right?
Was that the boating years?
Oh, he loves his boat.
Roland?
Pretty cool, huh? Was that it?
40 years ago today, somewhere in Florida, young E-Rock was born.
40?
It's not 40.
Fucking Sam.
I don't have his birth certificate. How could anyone know?
He's from Long Island, asshole.
What are you talking about?
Shit.
Keith Richards, 33 when he died.
What?
Yep.
Keith Richards.
33 when he died.
When did that happen?
What? Well, they replaced all his blood and stuff, but technically he died.
What about
when he was
Paul
33.
McCartney? How old is he when he supposedly...
33.
33?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sam Cooke, 33.
Oh, boy.
Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, 33.
And this is a bad way to start this year off for E-Rock.
Bill Hicks was 33. John Bonham, 33. All right, now I have no idea what's right anymore.
Are you listing the people who died at 33 on E-Rock's birthday?
David
on
Carradine,
purpose?
33.
33.
Wow.
That was a big one.
Terrible 33.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Looked a little older than that, but he was 33.
Damn.
Henry Fonda.
33.
That's right.
So this morning you get E-Rock in trouble with the bosses, and then later on you inform him that he's probably going to die this year.
Oh, God.
Abe Lincoln?
JFK was 33, too.
Yep.
Are you serious?
And 33rd president.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
What?
Scott Hamilton's outside.
Who's that?
He's an ice skater, and he was on Celebrity Apprentice.
Oh, that's right.
He got voted off early, though.
We're going to do hi, can I have a picture? Hey, did you make that 8 more than one?
Let's say hi to Chris in Texas. Chris.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Hey, man, I'm on CNN. I'm watching a video right now. Pizza guy, man. He's putting mice in people's pizza.
No, he wasn't putting it in the pizza. It was two pizza joints, I think, in the Philly area, right?
Oh, was it?
This fucking guy, the owner of the one place, wanted to get rid of the other pizza joint, so he went in there or had one of his guys go in there with a sack filled with mice, and he was releasing them in the pizza shop.
Oh, God.
Knowing the guy couldn't collect them all in time before they, got behind the walls.
Jesus.
Isn't that great?
Is this Bruce Pizza guy?
What?
Is this the same guy?
Didn't you call with the story?
Yes, that is a good point. You did call.
Yeah, you're the one that called with the story.
Yeah, wouldn't you know?
The guy's name's Joni from Pennsylvania, I assume.
He calls us to
why don't you
check.
know?
We're the fact checkers.
No, and then call back again.
Ouch.
All right. Thank you. All right. How's the phoner? How's Toucher and Rich?
They say hello, and they were asking for you guys, and that's good.
What do they want from us? We're asking.
They just were saying hi and describing how we first met, and they were always drunk. And
yeah, that is true.
Oh my God, they knew how to drink.
Or
Fred did.
Yeah.
I don't know if the other guy was a drinker, but Fred.
Remember that party we went to, and he was.
They talked. The first thing they talked about was
holy
how loaded
shit.
he was.
Was he fucking smashed?
Was it the Halloween thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, but you expect that on Halloween.
That's true.
But wow, he could put him back. Does he still put him back?
I don't know. I actually didn't ask him. I'm imagining he does.
Yeah. Sam Kinison, 33. Thank you.
Was he only 33 when he died?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. You know how old the British Bulldog was when he died?
33.
That's correct.
You know who just popped into my head last night for no fucking reason?
E-Rock?
Because I was
I know why.
Hitler.
Well, except for no reason.
John Birch. Sorry, go ahead.
Gangrelle, was that his name?
Yes.
Because we were mentioning so many wrestlers, I guess, yesterday when we were talking about the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
And the various matches and who he was up against. All I think is dumb Gangrelle.
Mick Foley had a great Gangrelle story about him getting fired.
Really?
Because he used to wear like the baggy shirt.
Oh.
And he said, E-Rock got the Gangrelle music.
Damn, E-Rock.
I don't remember Gangrelle.
He was the vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures. I don't remember.
He said, Mick Foley said during a match, Gangrelle shirt came up like over his stomach, and his gut was hanging out over his tights. And back in the backstage, Vince McMahon just goes, "Yeah," and then fired him like a week later.
Yeah.
Fucking Vince rules.
That's classic.
Yeah.
Oh, Gangrelle came out to... Never quite caught on, Gangrelle.
They tried, though. He came up from the floor with the fire around him.
Yeah, they really gave him a
time, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, because of Twilight and everything.
That angle would have went over like gangbusters last year.
Gangrelle Busters.
Yep.
That's what his crew could have been called.
He had Edge and Christian with him, both of which are now main event guys, and he wrestles in gyms.
Nah, that happens.
It happens.
But you thought of him last night. That's so random.
Just I know, because I was like, what the fuck is Gangrelle?
Look what it says above his name in the screen cap.
Winner.
Wow.
Winner.
And not
going to hear that today from Sheen. Jason in Tampa has the rest of the pizza story.
Hey, guys.
So any of it then.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
So he has the pizza story.
I think I filled in some of the blanks, but I was half watching myself.
Well, yeah, what happened was the owner of a pizza joint brought 3 mice in a bag into the joint that had just opened, asked the manager where the bathroom was. He went in the bathroom with his plastic bag in his hand. The manager heard him banging around in there, so when he left, he went and looked. He found footprints on the toilet, so he looked up in the ceiling thinking it was drugs or something, found the bag with 3 mice in it. There was 2 cops eating lunch in his joint, so he went out and gave the mice to the cops, and they followed him across the street to his pizza joint and found him walking out of his store with another bag with 6 more mice in it.
Oh, shit.
What was he doing with the mice?
Trying to knock out...
Trying to get a health violation against his...
Yeah, trying to knock out his competition.
It's a competing pizza place.
Right.
He was convinced they opened it to drive him out of business, and I guess he's a conspiracy theorist because there was 2 that had just opened recently, so he was trying to drive the 2 competitors out of business.
So he had mice in his, or he's storing them somewhere?
He was storing them. He had them in a plastic bin. He had bought them at a pet store for snake food.
He was going to dump him out into the other guy's store.
A couple different trips into this guy's...
Hold on a second, sir. E-Rock cannot be today's hero.
Why?
Big headline on CNN. Michael Vick, today's hero.
Why?
Just said it. I don't know.
Oh.
Sorry, E-Rock.
Only one hero a day, E-Rock.
Going on.
Did the other pizza guy threaten to tweak his little pink tomato nose? Pizza guy wars.
Yeah, but this guy said...
That's funny.
Danny had a good joke about one hero a day.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I guess it went under the radar, and just Sam wanted to make sure you guys heard it.
I just wanted to make sure people get credit for their joke.
Is E-Rock okay with that one?
I don't think he heard it. Because you guys said there can only be one hero a day. And then, sorry, E-Rock. And then Danny said E-Rock's probably pretty upset about that.
Oh.
The hero sandwich.
That's a little rough.
Sorry about that,
especially
E-Rock. I don't know what Danny's
especially on his
problem is.
birthday.
Yeah.
And this guy thinks it was a conspiracy theory. No. Yeah, of course the guy opens up a pizza joint trying to knock the other pizza joint out. Of course. All right, we're going to take our last break, and then we'll finish up the show next. And I think we'll get E-Rock to talk on the show next.
We got to at least get one word out of him.
We haven't been able to do any fucking material today because it's been all about you today.
Yes, it has been.
It's the birthday show for you.
It's your birthday.
That's right. You're the birthday kid.
As he said, whatever gets you to fucking 10 o'clock.
Well,
he did say that.
Getting there, E-Rock.
We're almost there.
Although at 9:30, I mean...
Well, he could certainly help us get there easily.
How's that?
By just, like, giving us material after the fucking...
Yeah.
Maybe you could do a virus bit or something.
Oh, yeah. Would you talk in character?
Oh, Tank, I bet Tank Hankeris is
Tank Hankeris.
We don't have to talk to E-Rock today, but could we talk to one of your characters?
Tank Hankeris is probably not mad at all.
Maybe Tank could wish E-Rock a very happy birthday today.
Tank's used to craziness, though. He can handle it.
I think Tank can handle it.
If not Tank, then the Ultimate Warrior.
Could you see if Tank would say happy birthday to E-Rock today?
Would you like to see him doing Tank?
Would I? Yeah. I would love it if Tank made an appearance today.
Oh, my God. It would fucking rule.
I mean, that would definitely win the hero title back from Michael Vick.
Right. You don't have to look at anyone.
No.
I mean, Tank doesn't have to look at anyone.
What if
push that hat way low?
What if Tank Hankeris just talks in Opie's headphones?
No, he's got to talk to everybody at this point.
I wish he would.
I know I met him at a rest area, but I mean,
yeah,
enough
already. You should be talking to everybody.
Yeah,
we'll finish up the show next.